Howdy folks, I'm Dan Cohen, Captain with Williamson County EMS, and we're here for another episode of Rescue You with Dr. Tanya Glenn, and today we're going to talk about physical fitness. Dr. Glenn, welcome. What programs are being implemented to assist with first responders so that they can remain physically healthy as well as mentally healthy? And what do you think is the value of on-shift programs or equipment, or is that valuable?
I think the physical health of EMS is really starting to become a hot topic in terms of paramedics and EMTs taking good care of themselves. I firmly believe that just like the fire stations, EMS stations should be equipped with physical fitness equipment, or you should have access to that maybe at your headquarters. The ability to work out on duty is going to encourage people to work out off duty. And what happens when people go through tough times and they struggle, the first thing they do is they give up any physical fitness activities that they're normally doing anyway, which is complete gas on the fire. So given the impact of physical fitness on your mental health, as well as the importance of physical fitness with a tough job with heavy lifting and some potentially violent situations, I think this is a win-win. I think that when people are fit, they're less likely to be injured, and when they're fit, their mental health absolutely is so much better. So EMS focusing on this to the extent that maybe fire and police have over the years is absolutely paramount to the profession.
There's a lot of people that we all know who are, shall we say, exercise averse. And I think a lot of us, even if we enjoy physical fitness, I like to ride road bikes, I know you like to run, but there are all times when we think to ourselves, wow, I would really rather not get out of bed today and go do that. Which flows into this question: what are some possible methods to overcome the barriers preventing EMS professionals to engage in regular physical activity, either on shift or off?
I think that the biggest barrier that we have is that, I have to do it all the time and it's going to hurt and it's going to be uncomfortable. What I tell people who have quit working out is the best way to ease back into it is to do just that. I don't want you to go join a gym. What I want you to do is I want you to do what you love, which means just move your body more. So for example, if running hurts your knees, I don't want you to run. I don't want you to do anything that's going to discourage you or injure you or make you feel worse. What I always ask my patients who aren't working out, I'll ask them, what do you like to do that's doable? I had a police officer who was not working out, and he agreed that he would walk his dog twice in the first week, 15 minutes each time. And I'm like, that's perfect. And he goes, that's it? And I said, yes. And he goes, well, that's doable. And I said, that's the point. Right? And so the next week he walked his dog 3 times. The week after he walked his dog 4 times. And the week he walked his dog 4 times, unbeknownst to me until he came in the following week, he got on his rowing machine in his garage for 20 minutes. And I asked him why he did that. And he said he was craving movement.
Nice.
So that's what we do. We ease into it. That's how we change and adopt a new physical fitness routine. It's really about how you're going to succeed.
My way of looking at the dog walking thing was you get a dog that's fitter than you.
Yeah.
And when the dog is tired, that's when you can stop exercising.
Exactly.
That's when you're, hey, I'm fit, the dog's tired.
The dog's tired.
That's an easy way to look at it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So another question, why is physical and mental fitness not a top priority in the EMS profession? That's something that we've just talked about a little bit, and I think there's 2 different ways to look at it. I think there's a way to look at it as a department. Does my department or my employer encourage this, and how do they do it? And as an individual, how am I motivated? What motivates me as say a field paramedic to be fit?
Yeah, definitely. I think that more and more departments obviously are needing to start to look at this and encourage this. But I would hate it to just be well, here's your fitness facility, go do it, and then you're killing yourself with weights that are too heavy, or you're on the treadmill and your knees are suffering. And so the whole point, I think, is to make it fun. I mean, I hate that sometimes in grade school they use running laps as punishment, because that teaches kids that running means punishment. The whole idea is to just have fun doing it, right? And as long as you're moving more, whether it's, you start with yoga and you add some things to that, or you enjoy walking that dog. It's basically it's a win as long as people are moving.
Let's say that you have some medics who work at a station that does have exercise equipment, but they don't use it. How can we best either encourage them as an organization or even what might be some good ways to think about motivating them on a personal level to use what's already there?
Well, I think one of the fun sort of creative ways I've seen done is that everyone gets on like a Fitbit and then there's a competition, maybe between stations or
Type A
between,
people
yeah,
competition.
yes.
That's never going to work. Right. Yeah.
How many calories burned,
Right.
or how many exercise hours logged, and those kinds of things. You could have a lot of fun with this. One of my customers did that, and there was it was a weight loss sort of competition, and it was amazing to see how many pounds were lost. It was a hospital, and how many pounds were lost with competitions between ER and ICU and the floors, and it worked.
Williamson County EMS, it's on. All right. Dr. Tanya Glenn, thank you, and thank everybody for watching Rescue You.
If you have any questions you want to ask us on Rescue You, go ahead and scan this QR code and send them to us. Please understand, in no way is this a counseling session or any sort of clinical advice. If any of the content has triggered you, or if you feel like you need help immediately, please reach out to your local mental health professionals or to any peer support teams that you have in your area. If you're in a crisis, here are some national resources for you to contact immediately.